In this video, we're going to be discussing my letting agent handles everything, why everything really means everything. So ask your agent exactly what everything includes. The answer might surprise you. Let's look at the problem now. My letting agent handles everything, so I don't need to think about it. It's an easy assumption to make. You're paying a management fee, so surely management means all of it. But here's what's actually happening behind the scenes. The director of the agency might be a genuinely good, honest person, but agencies have a high staff turnover. The person actually visiting your property this year might not be the one who was there last year, and they often don't know your property or you at all. And a lot of agents are commission driven. Their priority is keeping the property let and keeping you as a landlord who doesn't complain. So if putting a tenant in quickly gets the commission paid, and some agents won't look too closely at who's going in and how many of them. They also know landlords well. They know which ones will kick up a fuss over cost and which ones won't. So whenever something needs reporting, overcrowding, repairs, a property that's slowly deteriorating, some agents simply won't tell you. Not because they're dishonest, but because raising it creates a headache for them and they'd rather avoid it than deal with your reaction. So what are the consequences of this? Here's a gap that catches landlords out. If your agent overlooks overcrowding, ignores a repair, or lets the condition of your property slide because they didn't want the hassle of telling you, that responsibility doesn't disappear. It comes straight back to you, not the agency, you. And there's another risk landlords really think about. We've seen agencies that have been trading for 10, 15 years, seemingly established, seemingly reliable, suddenly closed down. Sometimes it's how they were run behind the scenes catching up with them. If that agency is a limited company and it closes, there's often nobody left to chase. So who does the council come after? You. Always you. The consequences are the same. Civil penalty, rent repayment orders, legal costs, and by the time you find out, your agent or your agency itself may not even exist anymore to explain what happened. So what's the solution? So don't leave everything undefined. Don't assume no news is good news. Ask to see everything. Full inspection reports, referencing records for every tenant placed in your property, repair histories, not a summary, the actual documents. When was the last time you personally asked to see all of it, rather than just trusting an update over the phone? Get a proper Category 1 and Category 2 risk assessment survey done independently by us. Right, your own separate check, not something that relies on your agent choosing to tell you. And consider getting trained up yourself so you know what you're actually looking for and when to do it. In fact, training is no longer an option because your tenants are being trained up by AI. They're being trained up by all these no win no fee solicitor sharks, and and all these different the rental right reform coalition groups, So now it's important that you also get trained up, because by not knowing where you need to be compliant is the biggest mistake you could be making. So become a free member of a part of free membership with us. It costs you nothing, and it means you're never relying entirely on your agent's word or your agency's survival. So let's look at the action that needs to be taken. Let's review everything. My agent handles everything is one of the biggest assumptions a landlord can make, because it's really fully true. And you usually only find out when the agency is gone or the council's already involved. So book your free 30-minute consultation with us. No cost, no pressure. Bring your management agreement. We'll help you see exactly what's covered and what you should be asking. Book your risk as Category 1 and Category 2 risk assessment. Become a free member. Get on top of it yourself instead of hoping someone else tells you in time. And so once again, book the free 30-minute consultation. Send us your inquiries beforehand, email them to us, and take full advantage of that free 30-minute consultation, because before enforcement finds you.